Hello. I don't know if anyone's with me yet, but this is Raquel with Paints and Glitter. And I've decided to come along and do a really quick live video because I know that I'm not going to have time to edit a video today. And I just wanted to show a few things that I've been working on, as well as some crafty purchases that I've made. So I'm just going to get my items here that I wanted to show. I think I have everything, hopefully. But if you're joining me, this is Raquel with Paints and Glitter. I know that I always repeat that intro, but just in case anyone's watching that's not familiar with this channel, please say hello and welcome. I'm going to try to light this up a little bit better than I'm seeing shadows here. Hopefully that helps. I think that's a little bit better. Let's see here. It's a bit difficult for me to know, but I'll wait a couple of minutes to see if anyone joins me here. I'm seeing still some shadows and I'm not sure where they're coming from, but this is interesting. Not sure if that was it, but if anyone rewatches this later, I have been doing a bit of shopping here and there, and also watching videos from several ladies who have made videos inspired by Jill Norwood. And if you don't know who she is, I'll try to find her channel name because I can't think of, I think it's Greenwood Girl Cards or Greenwood Girl, something like that here on YouTube. But she's been doing a series of videos that I've been wanting to hop in on because they're so inspiring and everything she makes is so adorable. So she inspired me to get out my wooden stamps, of which I have quite a few. And so I have some here and I'm going to show you what they are, and hopefully this can be in focus even though I can't tell who's here yet. But this is one of them, and hopefully I can get that in frame there. So this is a little primitive girl stamp from, it's called Emily Angel Doll from I think this says JRL Design. I had never heard of that company, but there it is. She's really sweet, and I'll show you what I've made with her, of course. And I apologize if that's not in focus. I have a hard time seeing on my phone here because it's quite blurry for some reason. Then there's this one here that I've also used, and this one is from, it says Annette Watkins, 1993, and that's all that I have on that stamp is her name, and it's also in kind of a country style. It's a little bunny with a heart. I thought that would be pretty for spring. And also here there are these other ones, but I've yet to make cards with them. And this one says Joan Bergquist from the Paper Garden in San Antonio, Texas. So there's that stamp there. And I thought that was really lovely. It's like she's flying and she has a little wand. With the wand has a little heart, but it also has little stars. I thought that was very whimsical. There's this one here that I've yet to make a card with, also from the same artist, Joan Bergquist. And that's Bergquist. So I don't know if that G is silent or not, but it's from also the Paper Garden, and it's this, it's a glove with a hand. I'm sorry, what am I saying? It's a glove, it's a hand glove style, I don't know. It looks vintage to me with a little heart in the middle there, and I'm fumbling with my words, but I apologize for that. And then I thought this one was really cute. This is from Dawn McLaughlin for Inka Dinka Doo, which is a very popular company here in the US. And that is a little flying angel with heart style wings, and she also has a little star that she's holding, and this will come in handy for little details. And then just this one that says handmade because you're worth it. This is from Stampendous. And again, these are older stamps. This one was from 2006 called Worth It. But if anyone has any questions on these, or if you're interested in these images, please let me know. I'm happy to respond. So here are the cards that I've made so far. I'll start with this one because it's the only one that I've made with this image. It did take me a few tries because of the fact that this I kept blurring it by accident. So I settled with this image being paper pieced. I did use Prima papers for that, and hopefully you can see the detail on that. And if I'm hoping I can light it a little bit better maybe there. But I apologize if I'm not in frame. Maybe if I go this way a little bit. And I wish I could have someone tell me if this is in frame, but what I've done here is I've used 2 different tones of seam binding. I did pick this up and share it in a different haul video. And then there's the bunny and the heart, and what I've done is use Nouveau drops there to show the detail of the little polka dots on that. I've also used this swirl of stars here that I've used on another card as well. In this case, I colored them with Copics to match the paper, and then I use some dies in heart shapes here for the detail that I wanted to add to this card. So this die set is from Daisy May Design. I'll show you what that looks like. It looks like this, and it comes with these beautiful hearts, and they're called heart cross stitch nesting dies. It does come with 6 dies, as you can see there. Or actually it's 4 dies, I'm sorry. The other one's got 6. And then what I did was that I cut it out, as you can see, in pink. I cut it out in this Prima paper, and then I cut it out in white and stamped it with this other stamp set from, and this I've had for many years, from Stampin' Up. And I'm trying to see the name. It's called Itty Bitty Backgrounds. So I'm able to do the little polka dots and that sort of thing. And I also use that one of those backgrounds on the pink heart, pink on pink, and then this white tag that you see in the background, that's the one that's got the seam binding. And within those layers, I also layered this smaller tag. Now these tag shapes came also from Daisy May Design. And these are tag cross stitch nesting die set. It looks like that. And they're really beautiful. I love the detail on the edges. So I was able to use that here, and it actually, I was going to have it open up, but instead I used a TONIC die to cut the shape in the background so that I could make my card open like that. And that's where I have the little angel on the inside there. And hopefully that's in frame there, like that. So it doesn't open all the way because of this image or these pieces here, but I'm okay with that because I can also place a piece of paper in the back if I do want to write more. But I was happy with the results, and this background paper back here is also Prima. It's just from an older collection that I still happen to have pieces of. Here I have 2 more cards. This one is with the little doll, that primitive style doll. I've used the same hearts. Here is stamped to a special friend. And then I actually used some other stamps that I have from Fun Stamper's Journey. They stamped the little buttons. I added little pearls, Nouveau drops, and then here I dry embossed 1 layer, cut out the edge, and then layered it on top of the same heart so that I could ink it, and I did ink that in a lilac color so that it would match the little dress, and I did add Nouveau drops to that dress and the bow, and here one of the little crochet hearts I've been making, and another remnants of little laces and ribbon that I have. I just created a little bow there, and then added some little pearls on the corners, and this just opens up like that. And then the last card that I have here is the same little girl, and then she's got 2 hearts with her. I also stamped those and added Nouveau drops, And then here I used the same little stars. And what I liked about this one was that I was able to use one of my new die sets to make this interactive. And I just put a little tab here, so basically you can just move her around like that. But I thought that was really cute because actually she'll twirl all over the place, really, however you want her to go. So I was just playing around with a new die set that I thought was a lot of fun, and that was a little detail that I wanted to add to that card. And it says Counting Blessings, and this was I think an older Heidi Swap stamp that I have laying about. And this is just a simple inside of that card. I may layer another piece, but there's the back. And here's where I use that handmade stamp, which I thought was really sweet. Then for the other items that I have, I might actually, let me see here. Let me show first the one that I used for that card. So to make this little kind of floating element here, this one there, what I did was that I used this new die set that I just got from TonicStudios called my Memory Book Perfect Locks die set. So this allows you to create not only locks, but some interactive elements to your cards or mini albums. And this comes with a total of, let's see how many pieces. This is 22 dies. So it's quite a bit, and it's nice for different types of peekaboo pages. Hi, Enos. Thank you for joining me, sweetie. So yeah, I was just showing how I made this little interactive aspect here of this card. So I was playing around with some new tonic dies that I received, and it was a lot of fun to come up with that. I did add the little tab there, but I might actually add a little ribbon or something on there. But these are some cards that I just wanted to share. I was inspired by some of the ladies. I think one of them is Tina. I believe she goes by Crafty Bean here on YouTube. And the other one is Jill, whose Greenwood Girls cards, or I forget her channel name, but I'll try to link both of them. And they've been doing Saturday morning cards. Also Sybil, who's Sybil B, if I'm not mistaken, here on YouTube. So I wanted to share them. I'm not going to be able to release this video as a pre-recorded video. I just don't have the time. So I figured I'd come along really quickly and share those. Yes, she is flying. I thought since she could look like she was floating in the sky with her little star wand there, that I could just make it interactive. I just like things that make people smile, you know. It doesn't have to be for any particular purpose other than just for fun. So I went ahead and did that there. And then this was the other one that I was showing, which is just very layered there with pearls and that sort of thing. And then this just has that little tag there, and I can write a sentiment there or just leave it as an interactive element on the card. And then I topped it off with a little, this is actually a Spellbinders flower and a little pearl there. I picked that up at the dollar store. So hopefully you can see those. Please let me know if the lighting is too dark. I'm trying to adjust my lamps here, but I just feel like it's really dark in here right now. So there's that. And then I'll quickly share my other items that I've purchased. This was one of them from TonicStudios that I just got in. And the other one was this beautiful Embrace Simple Layers die set. Now this is the cover of it. This actually plays well with some other dies that I already have. But what they did was that they came out with this set here. It's an entire collection, which I happen to have, and I do have the other ones also. It's this Scalloped Embrace die set. And the shape of the albums are really pretty when you make them with this. I'm trying to think if I have one. Of course, I tend to give them away. So let me see if I have. No, I don't. I'm not able to show one at the moment, sadly. But this is the largest shape of that one. And then it has a complementary shape, which is scalloped. This one has the stitch lines on it, but they're actually all horizontal. Then the layering pieces to that are also very elaborate here, which you can see on that picture. But then what they've done is they've come up with another collection, and the stitching lines go right along the edge of the page, and they're vertical to the page, not horizontal, if that makes any sense. And then the other ones are just solid, but you can definitely make a mini album just by using this piece here. But again, they complement these other ones. Then I also picked up these flower dies, which I wanted to pick up all 3 of them. There is a collection of 3. I'm trying to see what I did with the other one. Here it is. Okay, so this is from the Perfect Petals collection. This one is the Rose die set. So I can't wait to play with that. And hopefully I'm in frame there. You'll have to let me know. I can move what I'm showing you here. There's the Perfect Petals Daisies. That's this one. And then I wanted to get the Poppies, but by the time I clicked to put this in my cart, they sold out. So if anyone knows where I can get the Poppies, I know I get these either from TonicStudios or Craft Stash. They sold out so quickly on both sites that I was unable to get the Poppies, but it is a collection of 3. And then I also went ahead and picked up this from Craft Consortium. I don't know how to say that, but I thought these would be perfect for spring, and they finally came in. Hi, Latin girl. Please tell me your first name because I can't remember. But those are, I thought this teacup was absolutely beautiful. And then there's these apothecary jars, these scissors, and this says drink me. That says herbs, and then there's this gorgeous watering can. So I thought those would be great. Hi, Sandra. Alvina, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So I'm just showing some crafty hauls. Let me know if you have any questions on those. But these did, as I said before, I wanted to provide links for you guys for these because I thought they were so gorgeous. At the moment, they are sold out. If you rewatch this video later on and you do see a link, it means that they're back in stock, and then you can pick them up, and it won't cost you anything extra if you use my links to get those items, which I think are absolutely beautiful. So then over here, I have 2 more things to show you guys, and then I have to go, but I just got this in from scrapbook.com. The stamps, yes, these stamps are adorable, and I think they're going to be, I think they're good for year round. It really doesn't matter to me. But aside from that, I'm really happy about this order too, because I had recently hauled this die, or not die, this stamp set here from scrapbook.com, and it's called Miss B, and she's a Julie Nutting doll. So this is considered a multimedia stamp, but you can of course use it however you like. So I've been playing around with that. I can't wait to show you what I've made, but I can't today, not yet, because it's not complete. But as you can tell, these are rubber stamps. Let me just show you that one. So what's cool about these is that the images are really nice and clear, even though it's not a see-through stamp, but they're great for layering, for doing all sorts of different techniques, especially this one here with the honeycomb. So I thought that was a lot of fun, and I really like bees. So so for this one, what I did was that I picked up some more Julie Nutting items. And I would show you the paper, but I've already cut into it. So, but this is one of them, actually, not to be all over the place, but this is one of the papers. And this is from the newer collection of papers by Julie Nutting called Frayed Denim. So if you like this sort of flowery style, that's one of the papers in that collection. And what I did was I picked up 2 more dolls This one's called Melissa. She also comes with a bee, the word friends, hello. There's this little row of flowers, and she's got, let's see here, let me open it. Didn't want to ruin the packaging, but you know how that goes. Gotta get into it. So let's see here. Ooh, I don't want it to stick. I don't like it when it ruins the packaging. Okay, but here you can see her. She's quite large. And it says best friends and the word lovely. I thought that was really, really pretty. So hopefully you guys can see that. There you go. And I'm sorry if I was out of frame. I'm having to see this on my phone, and it's pretty horrible. I have a hard time seeing it. So I'll show you the other one. And if you're unfamiliar with these girls, I can show you some samples of tags that have been given to me, because these are my very first Julie Nutting dolls that I've ever had, if you can believe that. But these are by Prima also, and I'm sure you're all familiar with these, but this one's called Rita. And if you don't know this, Rita is short for Margarita. So I thought this was absolutely stunning. Not sure how to use this. Ines, I will show you. I will show you in just a moment, because a few years ago I participated in a swap that was absolutely so much fun, and it was a tag swap, and the requirement was that we use a doll. It didn't have to be a Julie Nutting doll, and in fact I didn't own one, like I just mentioned, till now. And let me put this back in here. Oh, and by the way, she only comes with her neckline, but the whole purpose is that you focus on the dress when you're using these. But let me show you quickly, since I showed you the dolls. Okay, I'm sorry to have walked away, but I'm in my room here, and they were against another wall. These were made for a swap. So I received these from other ladies. This is another Julie Nutting doll. If you can tell, she's got her whole garb on, and it's a Parisian scene there. Just absolutely stunning. And this was made by Leslie, and I believe her last name is Morales, Leslie Morales. So this was with a group of ladies who have, they host swaps on Facebook. Oh, Ines, you need to get that out. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. And so again, the requirement for this was that we use, oh goodness, actually it wasn't a requirement to use the dolls, now that I think of it. It was just a requirement that we use like 3 to 5 layers, and a lot of the ladies ended up using Julie Nutting dolls. But look at this one. This is absolutely stunning. And so here she is. She even put a little piece of lace on her hair. And if you can tell there, she used her really pretty paper. So that's what it means when they refer to mixed media, is that you can cut the layers in different types of papers. You can paint them. You can do whatever you like, and then layer it, because it is a paper doll. And then the end result will be whatever you like it to be. In this case, this is from Deanna Marie. The group, by the way, on Facebook is called Made by You. So that's where this came in from, is that that group swap that we did. So Deanna Marie loves shabby chic. This is what she's all about. Everything she makes is absolutely stunning too. So you can tell she just added laces, she added crochet, flowers, all sorts of things that she likes. And that's why it's considered mixed media. So that's just an example of the kinds of things that you can make. And of course you can use them however you want. Yes, you're right. So they have a huge following. I'm just kind of new to it, but I went ahead and picked those up, and I thought they were a lot of fun. And then from the same paper collection that I mentioned before, which is the Frayed Denim, I got some, just some ephemera. These, I thought they were really pretty. I don't know if you can see the images there. But there's umbrellas, hats, keys, hat boxes, butterflies, all really cute. And I thought they were lovely, so I went ahead and picked those up. And then they gave me as a freebie some adhesive. They're called foam adhesive strips. So this is great for shakers. They're really, really long and thin. But I'm going to be trying those out. And it was just this was free with purchase. And there was another one. So here are the cards for those of you who just got here. This is what I was showing earlier. So I'll just show those really quickly. And these were just with wooden stamps that I picked up, that I've had, I'm sorry, in my stash there. There's those. This was the interactive one, and I made this one with the TonicStudios dies that just came in, this little part there. And then there was this card. So you can also re-watch this if you're interested in the details on these cards. And I'm sorry, I apologize if my lighting is horrible. I'm really trying to make it nice and bright in here for you guys, but it is kind of gloomy right now. But I'll take pictures and put them on Instagram. So then the other items were, this will be the last of it, I promise. I don't want this video to be too long. But this one sadly came in a bit late. And this was just, oh yes, I remember. So if you're familiar with who Elizabeth is here on YouTube, she goes by Beady Bomb Bomb. She held a giveaway and I was one of the winners, and it was for her 10-year anniversary here on YouTube. And she was so generous to allow either a selection of the items that she was giving away from her stash, or you could get a gift card. So I just went ahead and went with the gift card because I wanted to use it for something like this, which I didn't have. And this is from Spellbinders. It's a stamp. It's also a rubber stamp from Fun Stamper's Journey, which they're kind of phasing out, I think. But I thought this, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Pam. So this one here, I'm so sorry that it came late because I wanted to use it for Easter, but it, you know, I can still use it. It doesn't really matter. And it's a cross, and it's really elaborate, and it says, "He's not here, he's risen," which is Mark 16:6. And then it has Matthew 28:20, 2 Corinthians 5:7, 1 John 4:19, and 1 Peter 2:24, which are all really beautiful sentiments for Resurrection Sunday, or as you know, some people call it the Easter season. So I really love this set, and I had been eyeing it, and it just so happened that I could choose a gift card, so I went ahead and used it toward that. So Elizabeth, if you watch this video, I just want to send a huge thank you, because I was able to pick up something that I know I'm going to treasure for a very long time. Yeah, and I'm going to enjoy making cards with that. But that's about it. I mean, I think I showed you guys quite a bit of things. And I know, you know, some of you came in after I had shown more, most of this. But of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, I think that's about it. I just wanted to come along and share those little things, and to say, keep an eye out if you like those items that I just shared. Keep an eye out for my videos. You might see something else come along the way. So that's just a little hint, hint. All right, guys. Do you have any questions for me before I say goodbye? I need to go feed my husband. Oh, you're very welcome. Anytime, Pam. You guys probably know I don't usually do haul videos, but I wanted to come along and share live because I knew I wasn't going to be in the mood to edit a video this evening, and I had a little bit of time here. Thank you. Thank you, Ragda. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not my typical style to use these kinds of stamps, but I'm glad that I did, and I'm glad that Jill put forth the challenge. I don't think the challenge was to use the Americana style per se, but just to use the wooden stamps. And here I'll show them really quickly again. I thought they were so sweet, and you know, why leave them collecting dust? So I'll try to make more using these because I haven't even used these yet. But of course, when I do, I'll share them here or on Instagram. All right, guys. Well, I thank you so much for joining me. I know this is a super quick video, but I hope to see you here again soon. Thank you. And like I said, once these items become available, and that's pertaining to these, which sold out, but once they become available, I will definitely link them to this video or any future video where I announce that, okay, guys? But I hope, you know what, sweetie, I don't tend to announce them, but I always say, please click the notification bell and subscribe to my channel, and that way it'll notify you when I'm going live, because I try to do them according to whenever I'm free, and that can vary. So God willing, I will do another one this week, but I can't make that promise because it depends on my health, really, to be honest. But yes, this week I can promise you that you'll at least have 2 more videos on my channel, though. I can tell you that much, okay? But I welcome you if it's your first time having watched, and I hope you come back again. And as I always say, I hope that you can be inspired and be blessed, and thank you so much for watching. Gonna see a close-up now. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Bye, y'all.